Alright, let's get into it. No fluff, no sugarcoating. We're diving straight into the thick of it. You've probably felt it before. Fear. That tightness in your chest. The shakiness in your legs. The little voice in your head saying, nope, this is too much. You can't do this, you'll fail. What if that fear wasn't a sign you should stop? What if it was the exact opposite? What if fear was your green light to move forward? You see, fear doesn't hold you back. You do, by running from it. Every time you avoid fear, you reinforce the belief that you can't handle it, that you're not strong enough. They're just not cut out for success. But every time you face it, every time you move toward it instead of away from it, that's when the magic happens. Let me break this down for you with a little analogy. Think of fear like a locked door. When you run from it, you just keep circling around the same damn door, wishing it would open for you. But when you take that breath, walk right up, and turn the handle, it opens. It's always open, and behind it is freedom. It's opportunity. It's everything you've been searching for. But let me break this down even further. Imagine you're a rock at the bottom of a river. The current is pushing against you, and you're thinking, this is too hard. I'm never going to make it upstream. It's too much. But here's the thing. The current is the thing that shapes you. The fear is the current. You can either let it wear you down, erode you, and keep you stuck. Or you can use it, you can push against it, feel the struggle, feel the friction, and rise above it. And guess what? The more you push, the stronger you get. The more you resist, the better you flow. So how do you do this? Well, let's get into it. Think about the last time you'd made a big decision. Maybe it was a promotion at work. Maybe it was talking to that person you've been avoiding. Maybe it was asking for what you want. Anything that made your stomach flip and your hands sweat. What did you do? Did you avoid it? Or did you lean into it? Take a breath and move forward. You see, when you act despite fear, despite the doubt, you break the cycle. The cycle that tells you that you're not good enough, that you're not ready, that you should stay in your little comfort bubble. You know what happens when you break that cycle? You get results. You actually get evidence that you can succeed. You see yourself getting stronger, and that evidence becomes the new reality. Proof that you can do it. But here's the kicker. Every time you succeed, every time you break that barrier, your belief in yourself grows. And that belief, that's your power. Because belief is everything. If you believe you can do it, you'll do it. And if you don't, then you're stuck in the loop. So every time you push through the fear, every time you lean in, you're building this foundation of unshakable belief. Now you might be thinking, but what about failure? What if I mess up? Listen, let me be blunt. Failure is bullshit. There's no such thing. There's only feedback. Every so-called failure is just information. It's the universe giving you a lesson on how to do it better next time. Imagine if every time you tried to walk and you fell, you just stopped walking. Would you ever learn how to run? How to dance? Hell no. You got up and tried again. You failed, then tried again, and eventually you figured it all out. You didn't fail, you learned. Every misstep was just one more piece of the puzzle. And the beauty of this is, the more you act, the more you learn, and the faster you grow. It's like leveling up in a video game. The more you fight the boss, the more experience points you rack up, and the stronger your character gets. The fear That's the boss fight. Every time you face it and win, you get more powerful. Now let's take this further. Imagine you're walking into a room full of strangers. You feel that fear again. What if they don't like me? What if I say the wrong thing? What if I make a fool of myself? So you freeze, you hesitate, you hold back. And guess what happens? You stay stuck. You miss out on the chance to connect, to build relationships, to learn something new. Or maybe even to make a new friend. But imagine if instead you walked into that room like you own the place. You lean into the fear, crack a smile, and just be yourself. How does the room respond? People are drawn to your confidence. They want to be around you. They feel safe around you. Because you've given them permission to be themselves. That's the magic. The moment you stop worrying about being perfect and start being real, you unlock a new level of connection, of influence, of impact. Let's go deeper still. How about business? You want to launch a product, start a side hustle, or invest in yourself, but fear creeps in. What if it fails? What if no one buys it? What if I waste my time? What if you decided right now those fears don't control you? What if instead of waiting for the perfect moment, you created it? You take one step forward, then another. Even though it scares you, and guess what happens? You make progress. Maybe it's not perfect, but every step you take is progress. And those steps, my friend, add up. Slowly but surely. You begin to build momentum. And with momentum, you build success. So let me ask you this. What's your relationship with fear? Do you see it as the enemy? Do you avoid it? Or do you welcome it as your greatest teacher, your coach, your guide? Because fear is the signal that you're on the edge of something amazing. That's what it really is. An invitation to grow, to push your boundaries, to take the next step. Now think about your life a year from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now. If you keep running from fear, if you keep letting it control you, where do you end up? Stuck, comfortable, safe. But if you lean into it, you own it. If you keep breaking the cycle, keep pushing, keep growing, what's possible then? What could you achieve? Every choice, every step you take, in the face of fear, it leads you closer to the version of you who has it all figured out. Every time you take action, despite the doubt, you rewrite the script of your life. Fear no longer has power over you. You become the kind of person who steps into their greatness, unapologetically. And when you do that, the world bends to your will. So what are you going to do next? Are you going to keep running from fear? Or are you going to lean into it, face it head on, and break free from the chains holding you back? The choice is yours. And let me tell you, the moment that you make it, that's when your life changes forever.